exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing, baby? Happy Mother's Day to all our Blue Dot family members who happen to be mothers out there. It's your day, baby. I, like many of you probably, don't. My mother's not around anymore. But I know a mother. That's the key. I think we all know one. So whatever your day is, I hope it was the best possible Mother's Day for all of you that could possibly be. And anyway, it's Sunday, baby. And it's Sunday, and it's Mother's Day, and it's time for our Blue Dot family meeting, so I'm glad y'all are here. Michael James was the first one to jump in, followed by Dwayne Dwizzle, the remixtress. Got you in there twice, brother. He wishes everybody's Mother's Day was perfect. Debbie Maria's here. Michael Johnson is with us. Michael, a lot of Michaels here. Jenny Tarasi, thank you for being here, darling. Jan Beats. Stephanie Dean and Jay Clayton are out there, I'm sure, having a wonderful day. I did, because I had, the same thing that Stephanie and Jay had the other night. Steak burgers. I had steak burgers tonight. Stephanie, thank you, and Jay, very much for those. They were delicious. Appreciate it. Gary Spring is with us. Pat Hunter. Renee Price is in the room. Let me see. Who else is here? Randy Curvin, Rantin' Randy is with us. Thank you for being here, brother. BW is with us. Jorge Tirebiter, Elena Jars, Timothy Coleman. Hello, brother. And Randy Peterson. Woo, pig. Woo makes not moms. That's right, baby. It does. BW is here. Thank you very much. Raven Hawk is with us. Much blessings he sends to everybody. Let me see. Who else is in the room here? Sherry P., how you doing, darling? Glad you're here. Dorothy Tyndall, Virginia Whitley. See, Virginia, I got that right, I think. It takes a while, baby, but I get around to eventually pronouncing names right. Martha Oliveira. Linda Gallup is in the room. Christopher Clayton. Lord have mercy. Melvin Roberts is with us, as is the Purple Moon Dragon, Ardessa. Thank you for being here, darling. Tina Riley, all the way from down under. We appreciate your voice anytime you're here, baby. Anyway, I hope every one of you, let me skip on down here. Teresa Rojas, mi amiga up in Chicago. How you doing, baby? I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. I know your boys love you. I see it, and I know you love them back. Anyway, Megawatt Willie's here. We appreciate that, as is Dieter Humberg. The whole family's here. Anyway, I hope you had the kind of day I had, which we just kind of hang around with. Well, I take that back. Most of the day I did. I just got to hang around with Mama and just enjoy the day. I was on the Tim Cormal show earlier today, and I had a wonderful time with Tim Cormal and Joe Santorsa, who is just an outstanding character. I'm telling you, I love this guy. He does his clown car, and I just get such a kick out of it. And it was just the three of us on the show today, and we had a great time, discussed a lot of stuff. And Tim, if you're out there, buddy, I sure and you learn things before we get into everything. Well, let me get into this first, and then I'll get into that. I got mail, baby. I got mail. Anytime I get snail mail, I love it. Something's in the mailbox when I go. Makes my day. From Bobby and Mary Packer from Brandon, Wisconsin. And it really is. It just is a little note that says hi, something like that. And it's a pep talk, really, to me. And he doesn't need to give to me, baby. I'm on fire. But he is, I so appreciate their enthusiasm every time they write to me. Fight on. We subscribe. Your friends, Bobby and Mary Mary Packer. I always enjoy getting it, and they send them quite often. So I appreciate that tremendously. I love going to the mailbox, and I love finding something when I get there. Anyway, yes, I was on Tim Cormall show today, discussed a lot of issues and whatnot. And then, during the show, mind you, he says, John, do you see the kind of commercials they're putting on your show? Well, no, I have commercials on there. We get a little bit of an ad revenue. You can skip them. We don't put anything on there but skippable ads, so you do 3 seconds of the ad, and I know it's annoying. You hit the button, I make a penny. Okay, whatever that is. I wish it was a penny per. It ain't a penny. No. A lot less than a penny. Anyway, he said, well, John, you know, they run commercials on your ad. And I said, yeah, they run some pretty terrible ones. And then he played a part of a commercial that evidently aired on last Friday's show. Maybe some of y'all had seen it. I did not. I'm not going to play the whole ad because I don't have a clip of the whole ad. But this is what it concerned.
There's a certain strain of bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri that will help you grow bigger balls.
And who doesn't need bigger balls? I mean, just go to any guy on the street. Hey, do you wish you had bigger balls? Well, of course you did. And evidently there's a product out there that I guess, I don't know, take it through the mouth or rub it on or stick it up your, I don't know what you do. But evidently it makes your balls grow bigger. So I want to apologize. I have no control what kind of ads they put on my videos. But from now on, anytime I hear somebody like, oh, I don't know, Kevin McCarthy, or I don't know, Ron Johnson, I'm going to tell them, buddy, what you need is bigger balls because you got no spine.
There's a certain strain of bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri that will help you grow bigger balls.
Get bigger balls. Maybe you'd be able to do your damn job.
That ad's been around for a while.
Has it?
Yes.
I had not ever seen it.
I haven't seen it in a while because once I figured out how to like tweak my ad settings to get rid of some categories that I don't want to see, I'm sure it's a part of like medical ads or something. So like, because I don't get insurance commercials anymore or medicine ads, you know, but I do remember I used to get balls. That. Yeah, really? Apparently. Yep, I mean, that's a real ad, and I'm seeing some comments go by now that they've seen the ad too. So go figure.
To make them grow. See, Gary Springs heard about it. Martha Olivera, take care of yourself, baby. Anyway, yeah, it was. Yeah, I know some people in the Republican Party that need to grow some. So maybe if they use that product, our world would get it a little bit better. But it ain't. We're still putting up with the same bullshit, the same turmoil within the Republican Party. But as I said on Friday, I am encouraged by this administration. I look forward to every day to finding out what new and adventurous things Joe Biden has up his sleeve. And if it indeed is the real Joe Biden, you know, Q says it's really Trump dressed up as Biden. It's really him saying, are you shitting me? That's what they're saying. Of course, they say a lot of things that are just ridiculous, but evidently that is still the big thing. The Republican Party is selling the bullshit lie, and ain't nothing we can do about it. Anyway, Spark, how you doing, brother? Oh, look at there.
I'm doing fine, John.
Good. You had a great time on Friday's show. I enjoyed it.
Hey, say, have you heard about the guy who's using the Foxitis defense?
Yes. Yes.
Sedition.
Yes.
Foxmania. I've come down with a winditis.
Winditis? Winditis?
Yeah.
Is that from a bunch of hot air?
The wind won't stop blowing here. day after day after
You still getting
day.
the heavy winds?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, try to stay low, buddy. Try to keep a low profile and don't get blown away, man.
And I can't wait till Tuesday.
What's up with Tuesday?
I'm getting a delivery.
You just want to come in here and brag your shit, don't you? See,
No,
fucking delivery.
from Breeze Trees.
Oh, you're getting your priest trees?
Breeze Trees, yeah.
Outstanding. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that review from somebody who probably needs it. And you will.
Oh, I definitely need it. I hope it works.
Oh, man, it works on my shit. I hope it works on your shit.
I'm tired of that, too. It's been going on for 2 weeks. It goes one side of my neck to the other side of my neck, down my back, up my back.
Boy, howdy shit. Well, this will work, I'm telling you. For what ails you, put it on there.
It's just like a sore muscle right now on my one shoulder.
I got my sister-in-law on it. I got my buddy on it. Shit. Anybody I know. That shit works. That's what I'm saying. You know, try it yourself and you decide. And everybody that does, it works. So bless Bernadette's heart for coming up with a product like that we can all enjoy and shit, get a little relief from. Anyway, Spark, I appreciate you being here. And in the room I just noticed.
I'm watching NASCAR too.
Oh, are you? Just going to rub that shit in? I swear you're
there's
two-timing.
only 11 laps to go.
Well, all right. Well, hang in there, brother. It'll be over here in just a few minutes unless they have caution. Anyway.
Yeah.
Tim Corpus. Tim, thank you for drumming by, bub.
I just thought I'd drop by for a minute and say thank you for joining us on the show today.
Oh man, I enjoyed it. And for those that don't know, Tim Corpus show is where I got the.
There's a certain strain of bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri that will help you grow bigger balls.
Thank you, Tim. I would not have known such glorious advertising was on my show.
Well, you know, it's funny because I was recording your rant to play on the show,
Right.
and that commercial interrupted while it was recording, so it was easy for me just to clip that out.
Tim is kind enough to play parts of my rant on his show, and I so appreciate it. Him and his co-host, Joe Santorsa, he is just a joy to be around anyway. This guy is he's a creative genius when it comes to something funny. And so, yeah, anytime I get the chance to come on your show, I enjoy the shit out of it. Thank you.
Well, we're always glad to have you, and we had fun today.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, and we had just the three of us today, you, me, and Joe, because everybody's busy doing Mother's Day
come
things.
on, Tim. We're the core of the we're the core of the entertainment. Come on. Come on. How could it go wrong? We're so personable, you know, all of us. So we do a good job. It was a fine show. I enjoyed the shit out of it. Always do. Tim, thank you for being here. Let's welcome in Velda Lee, our mother hen of the group of the Blue Dot family. Velda, how are you doing, dear? Hey, Velda.
You gotta unmute.
Oh no, we've lost Velda. Oh, she's there. She's not muted, is she? She's not muted, is she? She might have walked away.
Yeah, she's muted.
Uh-oh, she's muted. Well, she'll join us here in just a second, I'm sure. Anyway, what a weekend. I hope y'all enjoyed ours. We had a beautiful weekend, nice and quiet in the neighborhood, and we enjoyed it. So I hope y'all's did the same. Not so in all the country today. Our continuing saga of let's kill somebody is going on again today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 6 people killed at a birthday party in Colorado. 7
I
if you
hadn't heard that yet.
7 if you include the shooter who walked in at a birthday party and shot 6 people dead. I assume they're all adults because they said the children at the party, none of them were injured and were released to family members. But can you imagine that going through their head? Because I'm sure it was probably their mom and daddies or whatever it was in that room. Who knows? But that's sad. In Massachusetts, an officer shoots a man who rammed his SUV into a police station. Sounds like he might have had a mental issue or really pissed off or something. But he's not going to be around to talk about it. And of course, we got in New York, 2 women and a 4-year-old girl were wounded in Times Square during a shootout. They're just bystanders.
Yep.
In Georgia, a driver was shot after a road rage incident with another driver. So, yeah. But it ain't the gun. Nah, ain't that. Velda, did you get in here, baby?
Yeah, I did.
How you doing, darling?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I was just as the show started, my daughter called and wished me happy Mother's
Well,
Day.
bless her heart. Well, that's,
So
yeah, that's
I
priority
took the
call.
phone. Yes, it was.
Well, to the only mother in the room, happy Mother's Day.
Well, thank you very much, and happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Whether you have children or pet children, happy Mother's Day.
Hey, real babies or fur babies, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
If you're a mama, happy Mother's Day. Is
Grandparent or anybody raising grandkids.
It's the same
or
response.
anything.
I was up at 4 o'clock this morning with my fur baby, one of my fur babies, and
Oh.
well, you know, what else you gonna do, you know? But she wanted to go out. Okay, opened the door. She went out and did her business. Came in there and drank some water, and then just stood in the middle of the room like she'd lost her, you know, her direction. Tried to guide her back into the bedroom, didn't work. Anyway, so there I am on the couch, 4 o'clock in the morning, because you love your babies, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and that's what you do. But anyway, she's up walking around
So
again.
you were. I missed that one shooting. There was a shooting today of 9 people.
Six were killed in Colorado Springs. That's, Marcia and I and the kids had stayed there one time on our RV trip. Quaint little town right
Wow.
next to the mountains. Real pretty. Yeah, at a birthday party in a little area. It was a mobile home park, I think they said. They showed the scene outside and whatnot. It's a really nice little neighborhood. And, you know, go figure. You know, who knows
And then
what
yesterday
the motivation was.
Then yesterday in Afghanistan,
Yes.
the militants set off a bomb in front of a girls' school and ignited it as all the girls come out and killed. I can't
It's
remember.
over
Matt.
50.
I think 50.
The last count I saw was 50. Over
That's
100
awful.
wounded. I mean,
What is wrong with the people out there today?
you know, the eternal question that we have asked over and over for centuries. Why is it that we keep killing each other the way we do?
There's a
figure.
perfect thing that you can do. It is simply this: live and let live.
Be
Do what
peaceful.
you want and be peaceful. Do whatever
that's
you
all
want.
you got to do. Don't be an asshole. Number one rule. Live and let live.
Live and let live.
That's it. Let me catch up here before we get into more serious discussion. I want to thank Grover Fuller, who came in right before the show started and pledged to our Patreon page. Grover, thank you very much, and welcome to the Patreon family, brother. We really appreciate that support. And Ardessa, also known as Purple Moon Dragon, came in with $5 and said, got to have a video visit with she got to have a video visit with her son this afternoon. Love you all, and happy Mother's Day. All right, Ardessa got to visit on Zoom or something like that. That's cool. That's cool.
Awesome.
And Diana Mallory, bequeather the gong, came in with $5 and said, happy Mother's Day to all you Blue Dot mamas. Felt so good to hug my kids and grandkids and not worry. Thank you very much, Diana, and ain't that something? That's my my general feeling. I said it on Friday. I said it earlier. I am encouraged about the future. I can see things happening. Is it going to be easy? No. Ain't going to be easy. We got too many problems within the Republican Party that we have to worry about. Because
We got too many rusty wheels.
yeah. Well, we have worse than rusty wheels. These are wheels that just freeze up, just refuse to turn.
Oh, are you talking about the first stone wheels where they're square?
Yeah, that's the ones. Yeah, that's the Republican Party, baby. They're going, baby. I'm going to be self-conscious about this word for a while because somebody made a comment in the YouTube on Friday's video, and it said, I've decided to start a drinking game. I'm going to drink every time John says the word baby.
Oh, hey, I'm
So
good
now-
at calling everybody. I'm good at calling everybody honey bunny.
This, to me, the word baby is not gender specific. Okay?
No.
I call men, hey, listen here, baby. We got to get this shit done. It's more of a verb. It's more of a motivation. I don't know. I just, all of a sudden, every time I use the word now, it's popping in my head. Don't say that. Yeah, it's my vocabulary, baby.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
I just got to pop. I was just popping in for a minute to say thank you again. And I got to go.
You got to run?
I was mopping the kitchen floor. I was waiting. Thought I'd pop on here while I was waiting on it to dry.
Well.
Hey, Tim, come on over and do my kitchen. It needs it.
Oh, look at there. You done started something now. You can start a business that way. Hell yes. We do floors.
Wayne would do my floor. He would literally mop the kitchen floor for me.
I would if Marcia says, yeah, you bet your ass. Because if I don't, well, what kind of asshole am I? She'll let me know.
Dinner gets burned.
But before I go, I did want to mention, John, Joe's Clown Car today was about Biden's incentives to get the hesitant Republicans to take the vaccine.
Right.
The COVID vaccine. And did you see the news last night? I was watching MSNBC and they were talking about different, or maybe it was the local news. They were talking about different incentive programs.
Yes.
West Virginia's offering the $100.
It's a
savings bond.
Yeah, $100 savings bond.
And do you hear what? Go
ahead.
Do you hear what New York is considering?
Oh no! Pray tell what?
Joints for jabs.
Joints for jabs.
Oh my God!
There you go. I'd be like I told Joe today. I'd be the guy in the line that's got 3 Band-Aids already going, no, those where I cut myself. Just go ahead and stab me. Give me another. Don't pay attention to that. Here, do this arm over here. There's only 2 Band-Aids here.
You got your shots in the wrong state.
Yeah, I did. I got them too early, too. Shit, I didn't know you was going to make a deal on that. Joe Santorsa did an absolutely fabulous clown card. It was incentives for rednecks or maggots to come get a shot. And he had a program for every day of the week. Friday was Firearm Friday. Come in, get a shot, and we'll give you a 45 caliber MJT assault weapon. Get a shot, turn around, and give a shot. It was fantastic. Tim, I always enjoy playing off of him a little.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Get your kids inoculated, and they get super soakers.
Super soakers. That's what you want around the house. Yeah. Let's get bomb. Yeah. And whatever it takes, baby. If it takes getting incentives involved, I'm okay with it. If it takes, a beer to get Bubba in to get a shot or a joint, I'm willing. If the establishments that are doing that are up for it, let's go, baby. Because it's all about the greater good. Let's get them, vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Budweiser's got a running an ad on NASCAR today. Bartender pushing a beer over. If you show your vaccination card, you get first one on Budweiser.
There you go. That's
awesome.
Good. It's wonderful. Corporate America could step up like that and encourage and reward those that are out doing the right thing.
Is that a vaccine passport?
Yeah. Is that a vaccine passport? I want to explain that a little bit. And look where that's going.
That has Miller.
Down in Florida, Ron DeSantos said, "Oh no, you can't require that." And cruise ship companies are thinking about, well, adios. We're going to head a little north there and do business out of South Carolina or somewhere, I guess.
You have to be vaccinated to order a ticket for the Daytona 500 for next year.
Really? Well, really, look at that.
That was on TV today.
And yet we have state governments like Ron DeSantis saying, no, that's illegal. If you do that, we're going to charge you. You can't demand to know somebody's medical status.
Oh, is he going to shut down the Daytona 500
I don't think
because of that?
I don't think so. No. But it plays along to this whole, I noticed on the news and on Tim's show today, especially.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Belda. Talking about how people like Tucker Carlson on his show is really pushing anti-vaccination. This moron, and Tim, when I got off the show, I played Marcia the clip of Joy Reid busting Tucker in the balls. That was
Well,
really
that's a good clip.
It is a good clip. She, if you haven't seen it yet, check out
Tuckums.
she kind of, yeah, she kicked him right. She made fun of him. I loved it. Little Tucker. Didn't they let you in Harvard? No. Well, that's just too. I like the way she put that too. That's what affirmative action was. That higher institutions of learning would search for people in diverse neighborhoods who had high scores, and she did. She had a high GPD or GPA. I'm sorry. What is it? See, I don't know. That's how come I'm not on MSNBC. But she just kind of rubbed it into his ass because he's nothing but one of these, silver spoon up his ass. I got an inheritance type little brats that we have to live with.
Yep.
But that's who we are.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys have a good show. I gotta run down and finish.
All right, Tim.
Finish cleaning. So,
Thank you for coming by,
you.
brother. And again, thank you for allowing me on the show today.
Thank you for joining us. We always love having you. And happy
Anytime.
Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody in your world, Tim.
All right, y'all take care.
All right, Tim. Take it easy now, bub.
Bye-bye.
And y'all can check out, I think that was episode 606 of the Tim Cormall Show. I should have it on my Facebook thing. It should be already on my Facebook page, and I need to go in there and probably share it. Let me check that while I'm right here. If you haven't seen it, look him up. If anywhere you get your fine podcast, it is. No, I don't see it. I don't see it yet. Of course, my thing's not working. So anyway, Jorge Tire Biter, did you sneak into the room, brother? Jorge?
He's muted.
He's muted. Hot damn. We're just batting 1,000 today, ain't we?
I'm back.
Ah, Velda, thank you very much, darling. We appreciate it.
That was that was Envy calling. She called me yesterday, but she thought she had to work all day. She got off early, and then she called me.
Oh, well, good. So you got to talk to her again.
Yeah, I got wish Happy Mother's Day yesterday and again today from her.
Boy, howdy.
So that makes all three of my girls calling me today.
There you go. See? Ain't life better under a Biden administration? I mean, that's why you got the call.
Yep.
Feels better.
And my girls no longer talk politics to me.
They don't. Yay.
No.
There's nothing there to be. There's nothing interesting.
No.
What did I do? There's no drastic news every day. Although he's trying to get back, but it's just not working. And I'm hoping
He's
by
projecting his lie as a total
that's-
lie.
It really is sad to watch the Republican Party disintegrate into what it has as a nation.
Oh,
We all laugh at them and good for it. Destroy yourselves. It just makes our job easier. But don't think it's going to be easy. Huh?
there's like 4 states that are right to work states that are the lowest income states, which is Arkansas is one of them, and the governors are talking about doing away with the unemployment. The federal government
Yes.
that's been paying people.
Montana
They're
and
talking about
Virginia, I think.
Arkansas.
Or is it Arkansas? There's another one on the East Coast.
Arkansas.
Montana, too.
Montana, yeah. We'll teach
And I'm
you.
going-
You're getting fat and lazy off this government money, so we're going to cut your ass off. Won't that get them some votes? You know?
Yeah. The thing is, there's no work here because we haven't come back into, there's just no work. The businesses haven't picked up here.
There you go. Let me answer a question that we see on the chat here. Jane Hanson, the only thing you have to do, you don't have to have a privilege to get in here. Go to Discord, download that. You can go to bluedotintexas.com, look up there. There'll be a button that you can hit to download Discord, and anybody's welcome to come in here and visit with us. So I've seen that go by.
Join the family.
That's right. It's a family thing. So, who else?
Well, you caught me in the kitchen, John.
Did I? What are you making up, Jorge?
I'm washing my Save the World glasses
There you go. Mine's ready, brother. I got my glass ready.
because we're leaving in the morning, and headed to Galveston, and then we're rambling your way.
Outstanding. Going to go up and enjoy Galveston Island a bit? Good.
Yeah, we're gonna go down there for a couple days. My neighbors have their RV, and we're gonna all go down there to Jamaica Beach.
Yeah. Well, that'll be great. Get
Party
yourself
it
primed up before you come up
Party
here
it
and see
up
me.
in the rain. Yeah.
Don't burn yourself out before you
Well,
get
it
here,
looks
brother.
like well, we got several stops, but we will be there.
Don't drink
on
all
the
the beer before
16th.
you get here.
I won't. God. You know I won't, brother.
I know you're carrying, brother.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there on the 16th,
Outstanding.
and then all day 17th. Monday the
Outstanding.
17th will be a good day.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, brother. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
We'll
And Nan.
we'll give you a call
And
when
Nan.
we start getting close.
All right, do
the
that.
lovely Nan.
Do that. Let's also welcome Linda Gallup in the room. Linda? Are you with us, dear? Hey, Linda. She muted too, or?
No, she's not. She may have to go in and come back in. Go out and come back in.
Yeah, if you're having trouble and you don't know what's up, if you can hear us and we can't hear you, then yeah, go
There she
out of the
went.
room. There she went. And let's
Can
see
you hear-
if Travis can get her back in.
She's in. She's lighting up, but we're not hearing her.
Linda?
She might want to check her mic.
Yeah, check your microphone settings. Make sure you're enabled there. I just hate it when somebody comes in and has trouble getting onto the Discord. Just bugs me.
That's just happened to me before.
But we
My
see you here,
microphone wouldn't
Linda.
work. I had to go to,
So as soon as
I had to go to settings and check it out.
yeah, I had to, even on Skype, but today I had to go into settings and disable the automatic setting on the microphone because that tries to pick up background noises, and when you have guests in the room, it can interfere. So I had to go in there. Well, while we wait on Linda, Randy Peterson, are you in the room?
I'm here.
Oh, there's Linda.
I'm here, Rambo. How are you?
All right,
Hi guys, I finally get you. It's taken me forever.
Well,
Hard to hear you, man. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but it's hard to hear you.
it's hard to. Well, Randy, we're glad you're here. Let's get Linda in the room. Y'all are trying to step on each other there a little bit. Let me get Linda into the room. Linda, are you with us?
I'm here. Can you hear
Outstanding. Yes, we can hear you just fine. And how are you? I'm glad to see you in the room.
I listen to you guys all the time. You guys make me
I
laugh.
see you in the chat all the time.
Yep.
You've been with us a long time, too. I've got mail from
Yep.
you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot that little Donnie on the toilet.
Oh,
The one-
which is
and the one
right
with
there. Right. It's here. So
That one and the one with the pen, the pencil, to stick it up his butt.
stick it up his
That
butt.
one.
Yep.
You do that
It's
one?
right. That's the one I keep my butt. It's right here. It's right here. That's my pride and joy.
Yeah.
Stick it up his butt. That's where I keep my
Keeps his drumstick in it.
yeah. I keep my drumstick in there for the gong.
I know I saw that. That's hilarious.
And Donnie on the toilet is somewhere right here because I've just picked him up the other day.
Oh, and I saw that. I thought of you right away and said, "Oh, this is perfect."
I love we have gotten so much from so many people across this country and around the world. It amazed us, and I treasure them. My bear who sits here every day and guides me through everything I got to do. Gotta fix his head a little bit. He's drooping a little bit. He's been on duty for so long. He's tired. Been going through shit. But we're glad you're here. And Randy Peterson, you are with us?
Yes, I am.
Outstanding, brother. Everything good going up in Arkansas?
Everything's fine. New roof's looking good. New gutters, painted my front door.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, everything's looking good on the house. Work's slowing down a little bit, but I'll be fine. And I just want to send my love out to all the moms that are in the Blue Dot family, like Marcia and everybody. To go, hey, without moms, we ain't shit.
There you go. There you go. Everybody's got their vaccine?
I do.
Outstanding, Linda. Randy, you got yours?
Got mine.
Jorge got his? Randy,
I haven't.
you haven't yet, Belda?
I haven't been able to get into the doctor's office.
Oh shit. Well, now they're talking on the news about that. They're trying to make it to where they distribute them to doctors' offices. So when you go into the office, you can get, but they're gonna start shipping them supposedly to every damn drugstore in the country, just about. CVS, Walgreens, all that kind of stuff, even minor, smaller drugstores in rural areas.
And yeah, I think CVS, if you have a CVS or Walgreens, check it out, see where it's at by you, because they're doing it here, and I think they're going to walk-ins now too.
Yeah, they said they're talking about you don't need an appointment, just walk in, get the shot. So.
Right.
Yeah, HEB's doing it.
Check the local listings though. It might be something that you get, free beer, free joint. I don't know. Yeah. Might be something.
They came on the intercom and said, if you need a shot, come to the pharmacy right now.
There you go.
It's like
Walmart gives them. Walgreens gives them, both in Searcy, 20 plus miles from me. No transportation. There you go.
Oh, darling, if I was close enough, I'd come by and get you myself. Take you up.
That's all right. I should be able to get my pickup truck fixed here pretty soon.
There you go. We all need a
try to
pickup
fix
truck.
the furnace.
And there's no Uber in Arkansas, is there?
No.
Probably not.
Not in our area.
Not out where she's
No.
living. They are in Arkansas, but not there. Yeah,
I'm hoping maybe I can get the county health nurse to come out and give me one.
Oh, that would be great. Anytime,
Good idea.
The county health department is always a good place to start. That's where we got the information, and Marcia and I got our vaccination, was actually going through the department of the county health department and getting a passcode to show up this place to get a shot. And it worked real good, real streamlined. Got in, got out.
How many other people like me in the United States are shut-ins?
Yeah. Well, again.
For one reason or another. And they used to send county nurses to the houses.
Do you think about the homeless population? Just because you ain't got a home, you're just accessible or more accessible to getting the virus. You're out on the street. There's so many.
Right.
It just, when I said that, anybody see Caitlyn Jenner? Ain't that? She's.
Yeah, I saw that crap.
Talking about the homeless people. Are you shitting me? Nothing screams privilege like you telling the story. Well, I was down at my hangar, where I keep my private jet, and the guy next to me was emptying out his hangar, and I asked him, what's going on? He said, well, I'm leaving California because I'm going to move to Sedona, Arizona, because I can't leave my house without seeing homeless people. I'm going to leave. No shit. What a... Oh, shit. And then she mentioned something about, I don't know why we need rail. Who wants to ride a train? I can get in my airplane and just fly to San Francisco in 15 minutes. Well, in your private jet, yes, you can. Shit.
Whoop-de-doo.
And she wants to be governor.
Wah-dee-doo-da-da.
Yeah,
Running
really.
for governor. Wow.
No, yeah, running for governor. And that callous, the way to get rid of homeless people here is don't look at them. Move in, we'll move to another state, then you won't have to see them. Is that the answer? She's ignorant. She's stupid, and she's running for governor.
Have you heard of...
Arizona's got their own homeless problem, too. Every state has
Every
it.
state has them. Maybe
Hey,
not
John.
North Dakota. It's cold up there. I wouldn't want to be. Yes.
Have you heard about the guy who's running in the recall election? Used to be the mayor of San Diego, and he's got a bear with him.
A bear?
Bear?
At his campaign events.
A bear.
A bear.
Yeah, there's a hook.
Nope, I
There
haven't
you
heard
go.
that one.
They set up a little like an electric
what's
fence array around the bear, so he can't get out. He won't get out of the electric fence, and he just sits behind the guy. This Cox is his name. He just sits there behind him and he rolls around on the concrete or the asphalt.
Boy,
Look,
That's inhumane.
that'll get me votes. I'll just entertain them with my bear. They don't need to know about the
well,
issues.
our flag has a bear on it to
Right.
symbolize
California
the
flag.
bear flag revolt. It started over in Sonoma in like 1849 or something.
Really? Over the bear?
No, they make the flag with a bear
like
because
a bear.
California used to have a lot of grizzly bears, but
Yeah.
not any. There's no grizzly bears in
Population is-
California anymore.
Well,
There's only brown and black bears.
Well, you know what
But
happens
this
if
was
me
a
and a
bit-
bear see each other in the woods? We're both going to do the same thing, except I'm going to back up and move.
But this bear is a big old Alaskan brown bear that's semi-tame, I guess.
I would hope so if he's taking it around his campaign rallies.
Well,
I hope
he
more than
puts
semi.
Like I say, he puts an electric fence around it so the bear won't get past the
Oh
fence.
man, I wonder how high his liability insurance is.
No shit. What happens
know
if one
he's
day the bear
renting
goes,
this
fuck it,
thing,
I'm
right?
going for it. Break through the barrier.
We'll eat
Grab
him.
something.
He's gonna be pissed in 3 months. So pissed off he can get pissed.
I'm just trying to understand the political
Mentality?
message there. Yeah, what? You want me to bring my dogs? You want me, hey, I'll
Right.
bring my donkey. Hey, I'll bring my donkey up on the damn stage. Hey, kiss my ass right here, buddy. You know what?
John, our state flag has a bear on
Yes.
it. That's the connection.
That's the he's trying to play off California's bear flag, the bear on the flag. Yeah. Oh, I remember what the California flag looks like. I lived there. I remember. Beautiful state. I don't know how many times I wished I was back up around the Bay Area. I loved it up there, or north. I loved it, and south. Shit. I lived in San
What the hell,
Diego.
you
for a
want to
while.
live in Humboldt?
Well, yes, I do.
He wants to move in with Bernadette.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, I do. Up in the mountains like that, it's just gorgeous. She's got a gorgeous view out there. It's just pretty. Plus, she makes some best salve you ever had in your life, and it's a nice area to be in. I hear. So,
Yes.
Yeah, because it stays almost the same temperature year round
Yeah.
there.
yeah. They say it is. It's probably beautiful up in there.
You don't want to live in Corona, Riverside, San Bernardino, and unfortunately, where I grew up. That's all. That's done. You don't want to live there no more.
Well, I remind myself that I lived back there in the early 70s, because what they call Silicon Valley, now Mountain View, California, that's where I lived, was a little community way out from San Jose, and I moved out there because the rent was cheaper than up around San Jose in the Bay, up more in the Bay Area there. So, boy, howdy, look where that is now. So yeah, things have changed there a bit, I would imagine. But I'd still love to go back to see the things that they haven't, destroyed yet. The redwoods, the forest out in California, I remember distinctly.
It's a great state.
It is.
It's a great. Yosemite's great. The redwoods are great. Pismo Beach is great. San Diego's great. The thing is that it's the population.
I would love to, Cheryl Cashman. Roaming barbecues and take turns with Blue Dot family parties. I mean to tell you, if I had an RV, I keep saying, I'd be doing my show from your house.
Now, you'd be an artist.
Hell yeah.
And you'd be welcome.
Pull out the camera and the microphones and just get after it.
I can be up in the forest in 40 minutes.
Really?
Nice.
It would take me a while to get to a forest.
Entering Lassen National Park in less than an hour.
We have trees, but this is what you call brush country down here. You can't walk through this shit. You're just not. You're gonna get stuck, poked, scratched, bitten, something if you walk up in there. Of course, many people do. You go hunting up in there and stuff. You learn how to move, but you don't just like, hell, I'm gonna go for a walk through the woods. Nope, ain't doing that. Something's gonna latch onto your ass. You're gonna have to stop and get that disconnected from whatever body part it just hung itself on. So, It is. It's rough, but it's got a beauty in its own. As everything does. The desert has a beauty. You just look. I was on Tim's show today, and they was talking about some movies they had seen. I said, "Well, John, what did you see?" Well, last night, Marcia and I and Tyler, and we sat out there, watched something called "The World in Color," and it was how insects and it was National Geographic type stuff. How insects and plants use color to either attract or defend themselves from something. That was pretty neat. Yeah, you can get me interested in that kind of shit real quick.
That's not a movie.
Yeah, that's not a movie. It's just
It's a documentary.
documentary. Yep, I'm a sucker for them. You put nature on TV or science or space. Oh yeah, I'm right there. Honey, you want to watch a movie? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go wash the deck some more. I don't know, but when she does get me into a movie, I enjoy it. We watched one. What did we watch? Oh, we watched Red Dog, which I'm so glad we did. No, we watched something else since we watched Red Dog. I can't
Hey,
remember.
John, I gotta get out of here, but I wanna say love to you, darling. I want to just say, Marcia, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And you know,
Well,
you
Randy,
guys just enjoy your life.
we appreciate it anytime you stop by, brother. Feel free to it
Woo
anytime.
pig, Randy.
Woo pig, brother.
Woo pig.
Outstanding.
Oh, I think the Hogs might be playing baseball right now, but I think they lost, but it's okay. But anyway, one of these days, John, I will fly into Corpus Christi, and I'll land in the airport, and you got to come pick me up.
I would have to, brother. I would have to. It's my duty. It's what we do.
Sailors be sailors.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Swabby's got to stay together, brother. Semper
gotta
Fortis.
You know, squids live. So,
There-
all in this family with Firebiter and Belda and Pelica and everybody I know here, I'm so blessed
We
to
have a
be
gr-
part of it.
We have a great family, brother. We really do. And they're all
Me
over
too.
the place.
Too.
So, but thank you, Randy, for coming by, and come back anytime, brother. I'll look forward to it the day you get on that airplane.
See you pretty quick.
Uh-oh.
Stay tuned. I'm bringing the beer.
Bring the beer, brother. That's always a good idea. That's what Jorge's doing. He's bringing Save the World beer. We're going to save the world.
That's what I do.
Yes. So all you guys.
It's like they're setting a trap. Put a beer out there. You'll come. I love you, Randy. Take care, brother.
All right, man, and everybody that's got a mom, I want to wish them the happiest Mother's Day ever, and all of you take safe. Be safe and have a great evening, and love your moms tonight.
There you go.
all.
Thanks,
Hey,
Randy.
Randy,
That's good. All right, Randy. Take care of yourself, brother.
I got one quick question for Randy.
What's that?
Whereabouts in Arkansas do you live? I'm right outside of Searcy.
I live in Bella Vista, right by the Missouri border, north of Fayetteville.
Ah, cool.
So I know where Cersei's at. You're down by Little Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me to get to you is 4 hours.
It's about 2 hours.
Yeah, I have to go down 540, then hit 3, then head to Little Rock, and then Cersei is Cersei closer to Pine Bluff?
No. Cersei's over here on 67, 167.
Before Russellville or Dardanelle?
No. I'm above Darnell. I'm north of Little Rock.
So you're off Jonesboro.
You come down through let's see, way I did it was, I went to go up to you to Bella Vista. I go through Cave City and up.
Okay, I don't want to drive across the 2-lane road through Branson or what. So if I'm driving to your house, I'm going to go down Fort Smith colors.
We're all
And
going to
then-
get directions. Let's go.
Hey,
listen,
Randy, do you know where Cave City is, right?
Okay, this is Arkansas people talking. John, take a seat. This ain't Texas.
All right,
So anyway,
Brother Ralph.
You know where Cave City is, right?
no, don't. But if I leave Fort Snort, not Fort Smith, Fort Snort, and I head on 40, where do I go? I'm heading to Memphis.
Okay, no, you're at Bella Vista. That's not okay. You want to come down, take the exit to Brinkley.
To Missouri, to Springfield, and come down?
No. We'll talk about this later in the room when we're in the room together.
Okay,
So we're not
how
taking...
far are you from Yellville?
People trying to get two chickens together in a friggin' hen house. I love it.
Okay. Anyways, I'll talk to you about it later, Randy.
Oh, there's just message me. I'll give him a phone.
I love it. I want y'all to hook up. It would be great. Anytime I see Blue Dot family members get together, it just tickles me to death.
You know what, John? Is Martha Olivera and all these people that you introduced have got together, have phone numbers, we share things. Would it ever happen without you? Never.
I just give a platform, brother. You know, it's just a place. And I'm glad that we have so many people that have come in and made contact with each other because they're like-minded. You know, if you came here to listen to me, you found out, I think just like you do, and a lot of people, I'm sure we don't agree on every subject. Maybe. Who knows? We did. We could. But we all promote the basic feeling of a inclusive society.
The better good.
The greater good.
Yes.
Right.
You know, like Bill Stroud and Ozzy Dave. Okay, I would have never known who Ozzy Dave was ever in my life.
Yeah, we're lucky to have met the people that we have, from around the world. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Eva Adams
over in Berlin.
Bless her heart. Yeah.
Yes.
Bless her heart. You gotta love Eva.
Yeah.
Hank from the Netherlands.
Hank, yeah.
I mean, we've got all these people that is just amazing. Okay, one question.
Yes.
1 year, I have known who Ozzy Dave was. No.
Right.
But I know.
You're breaking up on me, Randy. I just got off the phone with my brother Andy.
All because of you. You did it.
Y'all just got together and say, hey, did you see that ugly sucker with the beard, the cowboy hat? He don't sound too bad. He's pretty good. But boy, howdy, did you ever see anything uglier than the mud fence? Take a look at this guy. I know how it went down, brother. Don't try to buttercoat it here.
You know.
And so the thing is, John, you need to take a little bit more credit for what you have done for all of us.
This family has blessed me in ways y'all don't even know. Not only with donations and kind gifts, but with
cookies
and cookies and meat and beer.
We might as well start calling him
Cavendish.
Beer.
We might as well start calling him Papa John.
Papa John. No, wait now. Papa Smurf.
No. That guy's an asshole.
Amen.
Okay. Grandpa Smurf?
I am what I am. That's what I is. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had the wrong pipe. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Yeah, something like that.
What I am.
Old swabbies from way back.
Felda, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, send me, I've got you on Facebook, so just go ahead and send me your phone number. I think
Okay, cool beans.
I know you are, by the way. So, send me your.
Cool beans.
Cool beans,
call
brother.
you, and we'll get the John's box and. So.
I hope
Just,
get that going. Y'all hook up like that. That's great.
Oh,
I would love that.
John, up Martha Olivera. You've hooked up so many people with me. It's unbelievable.
It's a family, brother. We built it. You built it. They built it. That's who built this. That is built right here in this chat. Every show that we have. You know, that's what this. I've told y'all before. You know, and I do. I get candy, cookies. I get all gifts in the mail. This is what, and I don't get to see half of it. It flies by a lot while I'm talking, but that's where it is. I am what I am. That's right. I love this conversation that goes on because that builds that network. That builds our solidarity. And believe me, the encouragement that we get from each other, we're going to need that in 22. So yeah, I got an ulterior motive to keep keep pumping the pom-poms. We have to. We can't backslide. We can't just walk away from 2020 and say, well, we're done with that shit. Let's go. You know, no, we're not done with it. We gotta stay until every ember of that hate is put out. You know.
You got to kick the fire in the forest.
Backlash is growing.
You can't allow it to sit there and smolder.
Backlash is growing.
That's right. It will reemerge, and we have to be ready for it.
You know they're coming. You know they're coming.
And we have to be. I believe we are. I believe we're.
Reload, because they're coming.
Now we've had a decline in numbers and stuff ever since after the election, shortly after the election, after Biden was sworn in. But I don't think anybody's left for good. I like to think they're just out enjoying their life again, and then when the season comes around, political parties start jumping up their people. We'll have a return of those people because they got who hacked the Colonial pipeline? There's a good question.
Breathing a sigh of relief.
Yes, they're all. We are. We're enjoying this moment in time where we have been faced with bullshit for 4 years, and all of a sudden we got a guy up there and he's talking about the future, talking about big plans for making everything better. I'm loving it.
I do too. I sleep at night better.
I do, Linda. I do.
Because they're rallying.
My dogs would let me.
Assault.
Yeah. They're getting right. They're building the wall. They're building it behind our backs. Trust me.
They are trying to build.
They're actually building it right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
Because with them, it has been.
Did everything else. It's right in front of your face.
It's become fashionable with the Republican Party that if you're going to lie, cheat, and steal, do it right out in front of everybody and be proud about it. That's what they're doing. Yep. They're acting like they're proud of the lying about Donnie winning. Are you shitting me? Mitt Romney asked them, aren't y'all ashamed? No, they're not. Yeah, yes, Burke.
Did you take one for the team and watch the rally at
the maggot rally?
Friday?
I saw the highlights. Yeah. I couldn't, that's a lot of bullets you got to take for that. I didn't see the whole thing.
I couldn't sit through that.
I seen the highlights. Are you shitting me? Yes,
it came up on my YouTube feed, and I went, no, I ain't watching that.
It's just, it's not going away. But again, like I said the other day, or on Tim's show, wherever I said it, this man came in and divided our nation, and he's divided the Republican Party. Do the math. We got the numbers if we stay motivated. If we keep people motivated to stay interested enough to get to the polls when we're needed, then we're not going to have a problem. We will, surely crush whatever opposition comes out. But all politics is local. So that means we need you down there voting, and your friends and your family getting that vote out for the Democrats. We have to. Because they're already talking and go listen to the news. Hell, they got the Republicans got it wrapped up.
Hey
Yes,
guys,
I'm heading over to Cheryl
In
Cashman's house. I'm going to lock it up. Huh? What? What did you say, Jorge?
I'm sorry.
The harder they make it to vote, the more we got to push.
We have to, yes.
Yep.
Because they are doing their damnedest to keep you from.
Game.
Yeah.
That is their game.
Yes. And so we got to be ready.
We know this. We live in Texas.
Hell yes, they do it here for a hobby.
Yeah.
It's sport. trying to keep Democrats from voting, either by gerrymandering or
Florida.
any other method they could use. If they can do it, they will.
Florida, Georgia, like West Virginia is real bad. There's a whole lot of places. North Carolina.
I'm in Missouri, and look what I've got now. Josh Hawley, really? Oh my God!
Josh Hawley.
I'm just so
Don't
disgusted.
silence me while I'm on national TV. I won't be silenced. Nobody silenced. Make a fool out yourself. Go ahead. And he did. Trying
And
to explain
Florida
away what
shot
he did on
themselves in the
January
foot.
6th. That's sad.
Yeah, no.
But
If it's on national
in my
TV,
book, the 14th Amendment ought to come in. They should be ineligible to run for office again. They ought to be removed from the House and the Senate.
I agree.
They aided and abetted an insurrection.
Why aren't they in jail?
Yes.
Where's Giuliano? Why isn't he in jail? What Matt get? He's still what? Running around?
He's
With-
running
what's
around
her-
with Marjorie Taylor Greene, the cucumber lady. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
for what he's done. But hey, no one gets arrested. What's that? It's
What
frustrating.
a freak show, huh?
It is.
Oh, just sickening. Who's your
It is.
president? Donald Trump. Ugh. Please.
Just
Fucking-
an utter freak show.
Right.
It is. Every day it's a shit show, and we're going to see more of it this week because they're going to have the little Republican meeting there in the House, and they're going to vote Liz Cheney out. They're going to vote her out. Let me thank
Let's
Diana
go.
Mallory, bequeather of the Gong and Secret Squirrels, who came in with another $5 and said, "We have to stay on top of things because the lying, cheating repugs are still trying to cheat their way back into power. We can't go backwards again." Amen. Diana, thank you very much, baby. We appreciate that.
Ring the gong.
Ring the gong, baby. She sent the gong. If it wasn't for Diana Mallory, we wouldn't have a
Yeah.
gong.
Mhm.
I'd
Well,
be
you gotta love her.
Oh,
right?
well, of course, for many reasons. For many reasons. We have a
Can
one.
you guys hear me yet?
Yeah.
No, can't hear you a
Yeah.
bit. Try it again.
No,
Okay.
try again. Answer
No,
My
hazy.
internet
Can't hear
went-
nothing.
Yeah, electricity blinked off and on, and
Oh,
I lost
shit.
internet connection.
Don't you just love rural life?
Well, that sucks.
But what I was going to
Yes.
say is, along with the same thing about the gerrymandering and stuff like that, Florida literally shot themselves in their fucking foot with all this bullshit about absentee ballots, since they have been
Mail-in
pushing
ballot.
absent.
Florida man
they've
shoots
been
self in foot.
pushing-
It's not an
And,
unpopular headline down there. It's rather regular.
And so, by taking and trying to do away with their absentee ballots down there that they have pushed for the last 15, 20 years, now
A
they
bunch of their
realize,
voters
oh,
love
our
it.
Republican base vote
Yes.
by absentee
You just
ballots.
got rid of a whole bunch of your voters
Yeah.
who are old and elderly and don't want to
Just-
go to the polls. They want to do their absentee ballot.
Yeah.
But hey, integrity.
Duh.
Ballot integrity. That's what Arizona's doing. Look at them.
Right.
Got ninja.
Integrity of the vote.
They
It's
are.
not about the quantity of the vote, it's the integrity of it.
Oh, well, the Republicans will tell you it's not the quantity that should count, it's the quality of the vote. That's what should count. These people over here, they should not be able to count.
Quality, yeah,
No.
and integrity.
They're-
Right.
It's
a
not up
cult.
to them.
It is.
It's a cult.
It is a cult. That's what they're calling it, too. It's a cult.
Yep, it's a cult.
What else could you call it? They're not dedicated to the Constitution or the American way or truth and justice. They want an idol installed.
Authoritarian.
Yes, an authoritarian.
They're quoting,
They
they're
want a
quoting the
dictator. They
daughters
want
of
an oligarch.
Confederacy.
They think they're going to
Well-
get a job or something with it, I guess. They think they're going
They're
to,
quoting the daughters of the Confederacy. I mean, Jesus,
Go.
And they don't even know it down here in Texas. They don't know it.
No. If
I don't know if you saw the clip of that idiot
which idiot?
with the voter suppression law. In our state house, there's so many. It's hard to. Anyway, a little squirrely
Well,
guy.
there's State
with
Bill
little
7 and
glasses,
House Bill 6.
And
Those are the two.
they confronted him about his language in the bill and said, "Do you understand that this is what the daughters of the Confederacy and Southern Jim Crow. And he goes, no, I didn't know that. I just thought this was a good phrase.
Good phrase.
It's like, well, duh, son of a bitch. What are you doing there? He knew
They
damn
speak
good well
when they
where it
want to
comes
say
from, and
something,
he's
not because
lying.
they have something to say.
And somebody wrote it for him anyway.
Yeah, somebody else writes a lot of these people's stuff, and they get their ass in trouble for saying, for being, exposing just how stupid your writer is.
I mean, some lobby group wrote this shit, and he's up there saying it.
Well,
we've got a problem with voter suppression and all that other stuff, but the main problem that we've got facing us right now is the ransomware on pipelines.
the cyber attack? Yes,
Yeah.
that was a coastal pipeline, not coastal pipeline. Colonial
It's got 12 states.
I can't remember the sea.
Yeah, it comes out of Texas and runs all
Yeah,
the way up
there's
to
a big pipeline that runs from between here and New Jersey. Provides a
Right,
lot of
and there's-
gasoline to the eastern seaboard up there.
It provides 12 states, gas, diesel, and airline jet fuel.
JB5.
Yeah.
P5.
And okay, so they've got it shut down, and they've got a ransom on it. Okay, what's next? A nuclear power plant?
It's possible.
A dam?
That's how come Joe Biden's
dam?
talking about the infrastructure upgrades,
The airport?
the electrical grid, everything that's dams. I worry about that one a lot myself. I live downstream from a dam.
Yeah.
They open all them gates at one time. I'm toast.
Yeah, same here.
I live near the biggest dam in Central Texas.
Oh, up there at Inks Lake. Is that where that is?
No, Lake Buchanan.
Lake
It's a
Buchanan.
giant
Lake
arch
Buchanan.
Dam. Oh yeah, it's a huge arch dam built in the 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of all our dams, our big infrastructure, they're 50 to 60, 70 years old. They're not built to last that long. We're lucky they are.
We've got a dam here on the
90
White.
years old.
We've got a dam here on the White River that has not been inspected in the last 20 years.
Is that the one up at
Or 15
Bull
years,
Shoals?
excuse
Bull
me.
Shoals? Bull Shoals?
Bull
Up at-
No.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
that
I
was
think no. It's
one of the most spectacular parks I ever stayed in. Was at Bull Shoals, Arkansas, at the foot of the dam that separates Bull Shoals Lake, which is a crystal clear. Looks like
No,
you're
it's
in
the
the
next-
Caribbean.
There's another one that's down a little bit further than that one
love
too.
this. It's a huge dam, hydroelectric. When they generated electricity and released water through that thing, we were downriver from it at a beautiful campground, and this fog would just come down the river with the water and just engulf you. And we were there in July. It's like 90 and
Right.
100 degrees. All of a sudden, you're running to get a coat to stay down there because it is freezing ass down there. You stick your feet in that water, buddy, that's cold ass water coming in from the bottom of that dam. It was just, I always remember that. But it was a massive dam.
You never got into Washington State, so you never
No.
got to see the Grand Coulee at night.
No. We were
Grand Coulee Dam. Oh my God, that's awesome.
we were on
With the
our
light
way
show.
up into that area when 9/11 happened. And we turned around and came home.
My
Like a
dad
lot of
worked
people.
on that dam.
Did he? I'm familiar with it only because it was part of history. One of the
He
biggest.
worked on that. He worked on that one. He worked on Chief Joseph, Wells Dam.
He
worked
was
on
a
all
dam
those dams.
builder?
Fucking
Ah,
right.
them dam builders. You know them people. Yeah. Let me
He was a
thank
carpenter.
Therese. Let me
I
thank
used to live
Therese.
in a damn house.
You used to live in a damn house? Hell, I live in a damn house right now. Damn
They
house.
built a whole bunch of houses up in Shasta Lake City when they built the Shasta Dam.
Right.
Because they poured concrete on that dam continuously from 1938 to 1944.
Wow. That's a huge ass
24
dam.
hours a day. Yeah, it is a huge ass dam.
I don't like talking about dams too much because my dam, the dam that's upriver from me at Lake Corpus Christi that holds back the water in that lake.
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yep. The story here not too long ago was the headline all the time for months was the bulging dam. The dam is bulging. And they're down there drilling and making core pillars. And they're pouring cement down in this one area.
Yeah.
It's bulging. It's, cut me some, and they wait till it gets to 100% full before they release anything.
Drain it slowly.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Drain
it
it slowly,
needs to be done. It
dam,
needs,
and then
along with
fill it.
so much of our infrastructure. That's what gets me excited, though, because it's not only the infrastructure that needs repairing, it's the jobs that that infrastructure is going to provide for this country.
Look at the bridges that have fallen down over the last few years.
Really? Yeah. I'm fixing to take a ride and show y'all a bridge. But before I do, let me thank Teresa Diggum, our resident artist who gave us the Resolute Way behind me. Came in with $5 and said, "Hello, family. I'm late, but in the words of George Harrison, give me love, give me peace on earth." There you go, baby. Indeed,
Love
Teresa
to
Diggum.
Harrison
Remember the freeway overpass that went down in 2007?
In Oakland?
Not Oakland. That was
2007. That was in 90. That was in 90. But I had
One
just
in
been
Minnesota.
I remember
No,
the one
I
in
think it was
Minnesota where the
Indiana.
bridge disappeared in the middle of the night.
Well, this
That'll
one was
wake up.
daytime when the bridge collapsed. I think it was either Indiana or something like that. Anyways, I had just gone over that bridge a week before.
Wow. Yeah, that old saying there, but for the grace of God, or whatever they say,
And the Oakland Bridge
by
that
your
came down,
luck.
that one in California, my dad had just crossed over it about an hour and a half before the earthquake hit.
I am fixing because I showed a video the other day. It might have been Hump Day or something. Anyway, I had to make a trip to the dump late in the day. I'm not going to get home in time to make my rant, so I just turned my camera and faced it forward.
Seen that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a pretty boring ride through an area. Ain't nothing much to see. But everybody kind of seemed like they enjoyed it. So I told Travis Marshall the other day is I'm going to take a ride down 37 here and go into Corpus Christi. And on that ride in, y'all will see our new bridge being built. It's halfway across the ship channel now.
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah, and the old bridge is still there, of course. But then it comes right down onto Shoreline Drive and Ocean Drive and stuff where you can see all the yachts and the sailboats and all that. And it's really pretty. It's something to actually see. So I was thinking, wow, drive somewhere where at least it's got something besides billboards and businesses along the side of the road. But
and refineries.
yeah, Refinery Row, baby. It was Tillman Green Jr. said it was the I-35 collapsed in Minnesota. I think that's the one I really remember. They had video of that happening, I think, from a security camera. And we could all see how terrifying that must have been.
DOT, it was a DOT camera that watched it go down.
It's just, yeah. And to think that Mitch McConnell, the other day, he is 100% dedicated to trying to stop the Biden administration from anything they want to do. That's his main motivation. It's the same thing he did to Obama.
Oh, yeah.
That's how come we have trouble with this shit.
That's all he knows how to do.
Yep. They need to push this
Okay,
filibuster
you stop
shit.
Okay, listen.
And he's good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, if they piss off the senator that they're messing with, Liz Cheney, and what's his name that's ran for president? Oh, help me out. He was the one that voted to impeach Trump.
Romney.
Mitt Romney? From Utah.
Yeah.
He used to be the
Just
presidential.
stop and think about it. We've got 50 on our side, 52 counting those two.
Yeah.
On some things that they got pissed off enough about all this bullshit that's going on.
Liz Cheney's a congresswoman,
Yeah, Liz Cheney's
Right.
not a senator.
They're going to do the same thing. If we have to force this thing down their throat and we do get something passed, they're going to turn around and say, well, look what I did. Look at this infrastructure we're building there. We did a fine job. No, they're going to try to take credit for shit that they're actively working against. They did the same thing with the rescue package. They fought against it, and now out there bragging about, look at the money I got you out here for your business. You know,
You didn't give me shit. You
the
fucker.
Republicans didn't give you shit. They voted against it down to a number, every one of them. You know, I'm not looking to this. You know, and that's how come Joe Manchin from West Virginia can kiss all our collective asses. He is this thorn in the side. Well, we have to force this stuff. We work together. We can work together. That's the way it's supposed to be, but that's not the way they play the game when they have them in power. They screw us. They shove it up our ass. They pass the things they want to do. And then we come along and we're supposed to reach across the aisle and work together. We need to bring this country. Yeah, Joe, but we need to get shit done. And that's what Joe said. Doing nothing is not an option.
Did you see the one thing that Joe did that was good, though?
What did Joe do that was good? I'm sure he did something.
Joe, along with a bunch of other senators, introduced a bill to rein in the postmaster, DeJoy.
Oh, did he? Well, good for him.
That's good.
I'm not saying he's a terrible guy, but I'm saying he seems to want to play the middle of the road here.
He does.
And we have big issues here. And they have not played nice, to say the least. And I'm just.
Joe needs to take off the kid gloves and get down and
I think he is. He reminds them all the time that doing nothing is not an option. That's not something he's willing to do. We need to get. He's willing to compromise on things. I don't. You know, it just pains me to see him even say that about the taxes on corporations, because when you get down to brass tacks and look at history, they're still getting away with it. It's still a good deal. At 28%, it's still a good deal for them. You know, this having to force
to the
them.
way it was, and they weren't getting more then.
Yeah. I'm just, you know, we have an opportunity to do something for the working people of this country, to create the jobs. And that's what Joe Biden keeps specifying, pushing.
We get charged 34%. Okay, we're actually more close to 34% than they are. They need to reverse those taxes.
Maybe I hate to inform you, but you know, I don't know how to calculate the amount of taxes that we pay. You pay taxes every time you go fill up your car. You go to the store. You buy your license plates. Property tax, school tax. You
go to buy your pot.
Yeah, well, some of us are lucky if you go buy your pot, you get heavily taxed. You go buy your alcohol, you're going to get taxed. We get taxed all the time, and the tax it hurts the working man a whole lot more than the wealthy guy. The wealthy guy, he pays tax, but he's paying tax on a big item, and then there's usually some loophole that he gets through and gets by without paying it.
Right.
But it doesn't impact his life. The sales tax is probably a minuscule thought when he's talking about buying shit. For us, it's something we got to calculate. You know, a lot of families, when they go out and buy clothes for the kids to go back to school or something, they got to figure in how much a tax that is. They have to spend.
Right.
But the things that Joe Biden is talking about, the infrastructure, you know, these are jobs for people. And it's going to put that money in the hands of a lot of working people. And as we keep talking about, if you give the working man the money, it'll be in the rich man's hand by the end of the day. It's going to be a movement in the economic engine of our country. You know, if you keep the working man poor, hungry, and needing a job, he's trying to hang on to every dime he's got because he ain't got much. You know, he pays his bills, buys the groceries, pays the rent. You know, everything else. Maybe if you got a little bit left, you could do something nice. That's the world that we live in down here. And you have to, as Joe said, build this country not from the top down, but from the ground and the middle out. Lift all boats. And that's what Joe Biden's plan is going to do. And I hate to see the Republicans stand so adamantly against it, preaching this will ruin the economy. We can't afford this. Look at the money. Yeah, look at the money you assholes stole while you were in here. Come up here crying your shit. We don't want to hear it. Somebody get them a violin to play so we can feel sorry for them while they sit there and bleed with their shit. I don't buy it. It's an act. We know what's in their heart. Mitch McConnell told them. to obstruct everything and try to get their Lord and Master back in the White House.
Exactly, and that really concerns me. I mean, he's not going to stop. Trump is not going to stop.
No, he's not.
He is a narcissist. He is so. This is just unreal that this is happening, and it pisses me off to so much that so many people didn't vote in the 2016 election, and that really bothered me. Any election, my God, I was raised to vote when I was 18. I turned 18 and I registered to vote. My dad told me to, and I was there at 9 o'clock in the morning at the library.
Proud too, weren't you?
Yeah, and I still remember, and I was like, wow, it was so simple. I just filled out a little card, and that's what it takes. And this is how we, the people, run this country. When we stop voting and just don't do it, somebody else is gonna take over. It's our responsibility. It's just not that hard. People need to do it.
Did you have to show your birth certificate? Because when I registered to vote, I had to show my birth certificate, and that was it.
I don't remember, because I think I had to show my driver's license, but I was born in Japan, but I had dual citizenship. So
right.
I don't think so. This was in Virginia, and I believe I had to have my license, and I had to fill out the card and have my driver's license. And
I didn't have. Yeah, I didn't have a driver's license at the time, so I ended up using my birth certificate and my report card from school.
I had to have one form of ID, but it just wasn't that hard. And now you can do it online. It's people are just raised. I don't know how they're raised. I was just raised that you vote because my dad was in the Air Force. I mean, my mom left Nazi Germany, appreciated America so much. And today I just don't get it. It's like, I guess they just don't know how good they have it, or basically kind of had it, because if Trump comes back, wow, just wow. If you think your freedoms are going to be here, I'm going to go with no.
Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah. This man's just King John. I mean, not, back in the day, we left to come to a country to get away from so much crap, and here we are. How can this happen?
In a sea of it here. Yeah, it's because what they've done is what all dictators and political lunatics have always done. They tapped into the hate that people have. They give give the other side somebody to hate. They demonize those people, and that will rally those people around whatever issue they want. They're willing to go to the extremes if you convince them that they are truly the patriotic party that wants to do X, Y, Z, or whatever. I don't know. I said the other day that being our country, it's worth fighting for. But
we fall.
It is. Our democracy is worth fighting for. And in all reality, they are trying to attempt to do away with that by insisting in this big lie, and there's no end to it. They're going to keep this up because it satisfies one man's great ego, and for some reason they are wrapped up in him and willing to fall on their sword for him. I don't understand it. He's a lying, draft dodging coward, con man deluxe.
It is a cult. They'll do anything. They feel that they're entitled to that. They're being taken, and oh my God, what's happening to America? We better go out and do this and that. Where were you? Where were these people to pay attention to anything? If you were paying attention, you know that this guy's a scammer.
Right.
And he beat the hell out of what was his wife's name? Ivana, whatever. 30 years ago?
It just makes you.
Oh my God.
It's first.
Yeah, her. And pay attention to the news. I don't think people watch the news that much anymore. We all do. But, just so much garbage on the internet, so many channels to watch. It's like, wow, just wow.
Yeah.
I miss the old
anything
paper.
you want, you can find. If you can tailor your news watching straight to whatever you believe. It's an echo chamber. Yes, dear?
I went to watch one of your Friday's Beer on the Back Porch on YouTube.
Right.
And guess what I got an advertisement for?
Oh,
a free gold bar of Donald Trump.
Oh, please. See,
I
apologize.
All I had to do was pay shipping.
Just pay shipping of $22.50. Yeah. I don't. I apologize, Belda. I'm not in
Don't worry,
control.
I thought it was. It's not you.
Yeah.
I know it's not you.
I
It is just like,
want to
fuck
get to that
you,
point that
guys.
I could just turn off the advertising completely. It does make a few dollars every month, probably about 60 or 70. But when you run a tight
Monetize,
budget,
yeah.
you know that means a lot.
I
But,
never see an ad on your YouTube videos because I have an ad blocker.
Yeah, Nat. There you go. Well, there you go.
Oh wow.
That might work. And if it weren't for the donations and stuff, we'd really have a tough time. And thank you, Teresa
I don't
Diggum, who came in with $5. And darling, I apologize. She said, John and Blue Dot family, it's really disappointing when someone donates and the conversation goes right back to those on the mic. I don't know how to fix it, Teresa. I try to put on a show and bring us into a room to where we all, and I let the conversation flow wherever it might go. I really like to have a diverse conversation. We try to stay on line with politics, but anything comes up, and as with any family sitting around the table, we just let it flow. Anyway, Teresa, thank you very much. And Curtis Wood came in with $5 and said, if I could afford it, I could deduct a private jet. But as it is, I can't even deduct my channel locks. Curtis, yep, channel locks. Well, they're your tools. You can go ahead and deduct 2 cents on that. I'm sure it'll help you out on your.
If you use it
Your
for
taxes.
work, you can
Yeah.
deduct it.
Yeah, on channel locks, in the grand scheme of things, it's less than a penny per tool. It is. The tax code is not made for the working man. It's made. You're going to get some credits and stuff. You're gonna get a nice little refund. Those that are wealthy, they don't even bother. They have accountants and everything that fill out them forms and send it in, and they don't pay squat. And we don't have that resource. You can go to one of these tax companies and have your taxes done, try to maximize your tax refund. But it's scraping. It's scraping. And every one of us could use that check. Every one of us could use a nice refund from the government or something.
Yeah, don't come to me because I always screw up my tax return.
Well,
I send them money and then they
if
send
the
me
devil
money back.
danced in empty pockets, he'd have a ball in mine. Anyway, Maria Betancourt came in with $5 and said, how could it happen? It happened because the racist GOP and racist people do not want people of color in America. Amen, Maria Betancourt, because and we point that out only because they've done it to themselves. We're holding up a mirror. Everything you've done to disadvantage minorities in this country. Don't tell me, you come up here and you say we're not a white nationalist party. Well, then quit acting like one. How about that? That would be a good step in the right direction. Yeah.
And just how they get into power, and we saw all the signs in Tuesday. I just have so many beefs with some of my friends. You saw this coming, and they still sat home and didn't vote. It's like, it drives me crazy.
It does.
It's like,
The largest population of voters in this country are those that don't vote. The apathy sometimes is just it'll kill you. We have to care.
But
they're so
have to give a shit.
It did my heart good to know that more people than ever voted before in
Yes.
this last cycle.
Yes. On the good side and the bad side. There was more people that came out and voted because more people were motivated. Those on the right because they worship this asshole, and those on the left who were determined we were not going to allow him to stay in our house. And we
have to
won.
keep that fire.
More people were allowed to vote by mail.
Yes. Okay, so they're going to try to restrict mail-in ballots. They're trying to restrict your vote. That should motivate you even more to request that ballot, because a lot of them are saying, well, you don't get it automatically. You have to request it. Good. Get out there and request your ballot.
We got it automatically in California.
Do you? Good. I wish all of them did, but you're not going to get that here in Texas.
Last election, everybody got a ballot sent to them.
They're going to do anything they can to stop it, anywhere they can. California is probably not a good place for them to try. But other places, in red states, they're doing it all over the place. We have 35 states that have passed restrictive voting laws. And that's a disgrace over a big lie, over something that didn't happen. We have to stop what didn't happen from happening again. And we'll defend our, it's just bullshit.
Let me ask you a question real quick, because I'm going to get off here in a minute. But and if anyone noticed, if you're watching television or whatever cable, have you noticed that most of the commercials are now African American, and there's just so much color,
a lot of biracial, a lot of
I love
biracial. I do too.
So pleased and so happy.
That
and,
is corporate America stepping up to start filling that gap.
Because that's who we are. We're of every race. We're just this.
Yes.
When I see the Republican Party these days, all I see is a white
And
hood.
all black people don't live in the hood. They don't
That's right.
they don't
They
live
don't.
in the slum.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
am.
Did you see
Yes,
that,
I think we've all noticed there's more diversity in commercials,
I love it.
and
That's-
I'm
it
starting to
should
see
be.
more activity within the corporate world to put pressures on states about some of these laws they're trying to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Here, not too long ago, there's been 5 kids that are under 16 that have already graduated high school, who have already got accepted into colleges, premier colleges,
Right?
and they're from kids of different nationalities.
Yeah.
In the United States, and it's just absolutely wonderful. These kids are geniuses.
That's what Joy Reid was trying to explain to Tucker Carlson, how that worked. That there really are black people out there that are highly intelligent, much more intelligent than poor Tucker. He just doesn't conceive that thought. He doesn't perceive that to be a possibility in Tucker's world. He's white. So in Tucker's world, there's nothing a person of color can do to match the wisdom that he was born with in his mind. They're disgusting little creatures,
Exactly.
Anyway, I guess it's about time for us to wrap it up anyway, Linda. So I'm going to go out the door with you, I guess. I want to thank you for coming in, darling. Don't let this be the only time. We enjoyed your conversation.
I got some good ideas about how to beat these toilet bugs.
Use that voice.
No, I will. So I'll come back probably sometime this week. I got so much going on tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment for my kid and go from there. Oh, I'll be back. And
We'll be back here on Tuesday. Today's
Tuesday.
Sunday. We'll be back here on Tuesday live. So yeah, come by if you want.
I will see you
Love
again.
to have
Okay.
you. All right. And Jorge, brother, I'm looking forward to the beer. I'm glad you're here. I'll be looking forward to the 16th, 17th, where we can put our minds together, our glasses together, and indeed save the world. That's our job, buddy. We're sort of like Jedi Masters, right? Jorge, right? Right, Jorge? He's out there saving the world by himself. I know he is. Anyway, Sparky Duck, we appreciate it tremendously, you coming in here. I enjoyed my visit on the front porch the other day, and the back porch was cooking too, so I appreciate it. Anytime I visit the Horton family, I enjoy it. And the Tim Cormall Show. Let me thank Tim for coming in, and Randy Peterson, both for coming in and visiting with us. And Tim Cormall, again, thank you for letting me be on your show today. I had a great time. I do every time I'm on there. And but Spark, appreciate it for coming on here and livening us up a little bit.
Yeah. Play that bigger balls thing one more time.
There's a certain strain of bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri that will help you grow bigger balls.
Because who doesn't need bigger? Honey, get me the wheelbarrow. I'm going to the kitchen. I swear I don't. He played that on his show, and I'm just, my heart just sunk. Really, they're playing bigger ball commercials on my show. And plus I can't get over the thought of, why do you want bigger balls anyway? Shit, it's metaphorically, baby. Your balls can get as big as you can think in your mind. Stand up, do the right thing. That's how to grow them balls, baby. Tell the Republican Party they don't need no medication to do that. All they have to do is stand up for the truth. And that takes balls, I guess, over there. But anyway, Velda Lee, thank you so much for coming in, darling. I'm glad you made it. Glad to see you back, baby. Everything going well?
Everything's going pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it, baby. We love you.
I know.
All right.
And I'm still humbled by everybody who donated to the cause, and thank you so very much, everyone.
This whole family's full of that love, baby. And
I know.
let's just face it, we're a loving family. I ought to write a
Yes.
song like that. Anyway, thank you all for coming in and visiting with us and making our show possible. I appreciate it tremendously. Those in our YouTube family, our Facebook family, our Periscope family, Iris Giselle, Billy Plains, Richard Phillips, baby, Dwayne Dwizzle, Adita Michael, Restream, whoever that guy is. We thank you all. Let the sun shine through indeed. Thank you so much, Maria Betancourt. All of you, thank you for being part of this family. Thank you for allowing it to grow the way it has. And again, still in the pandemic, get your vaccination. I understand the government's giving away all sorts of shit from $100 savings accounts to joints or a beer. So if you ain't got your shot yet, look it up, man. You might be able to hook yourself up with a beer or a joint, something, election day. Who knows? Anyway, the key is get your vaccine as soon as possible. It's for the betterment of our whole society and mankind in general. Anyway, thank you for being here. Y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, everyone. Have a great evening and a great day tomorrow.
There you go. Can't say
Good
it
night,
any
all.
better than that. Anyway, we love you. You take care of yourself. Tomorrow's Monday. We start this shit all over again. We'll be back here Tuesday for another Blue Dot family meeting. So please go on Discord, get it downloaded. Come by and join the conversation. We'd love to have you. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself, and we'll see y'all later. Bye now.